Welcome, everyone, to the house that Rodney built, Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing. The Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral's under infraction. Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Let's see what they've got on second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Quick strike complete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw it again. And that pass picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hogs on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, David.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewart.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, at Notre Dame where it's been built around the run game and it's built around physicality, but they got to get that element of balance to really take off and get to that next level.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! A great catch and run for 6.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the board.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Snagged in the middle, it's Hamilton. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give out of the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Carr. He's right on target. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Quickly complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's a draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's there to make the stop. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. It's complete to the left, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. What a snag by the defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Off play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Dropping back, it's Carr. They're trying to get to it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside of the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On the run, it's McKay. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, it's Branch. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Carr. Got his man quickly. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback checking the play. He'll keep it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the new quarterback.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. Can't hold on, he had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it. Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Right on target this time. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Trying to get to him. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looking to go up top on first down. He finds his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now on 2nd down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Hamilton. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Purdue! And that one will give them the lead.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. He's got it for the 2-point conversion. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's McKay. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He'll just keep slinging it. Showing the arm strength to the left. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. A quick pass to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Branch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
What a a weapon this kicker is. When you've got leg talent like that, you're liable to score from anywhere on the field. Just get the ball close to midfield, and you can put 3 on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Carr. They're setting up the screen, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 3rd down play from the gun. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Got it set up on the outside.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense out.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got it. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They move on top here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hamilton. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up. Running back goes in motion. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. We saw that right there.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? They'll run play action. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. Makes the catch.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal? And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.